imagine I would have rocked it in the 80s, like Cyndi Lauper style. Welcome back to my channel, and if you hadn't figured it out already, my look is 100% inspired by my Pan That palette. So before we go into that, let me just let you know what we're actually doing today. So this is the 5th update for my Pan That palette, where I've been working on the Australis Kaleidoscope palette. And let's go into a quick progress montage so I can see, well, show you where I have been coming from in the past few months. So yeah. And this is where I am this month. So my goal from last month was to hit pan on diversity. I don't know if you can really tell because the pan underneath is black, but I have managed to hit pan just in here. So I have hit pan in that, and though it is not 100% obvious, I have expanded the pan a bit here and a bit here. And also a bit here, and a bit here, and a bit here. So I am happy with my progress so far. It has been a bit hard because I have got my Dude You Panned My Battleships project where I am aiming to hit pan on a shadows in a palette, hopefully in a strategic manner, so that I can get Geelong's battleships and win our game. So I have been focusing on that palette, and also on top of that I also have my Pan Those Eyeshadows project where I'm focusing on multiple eyeshadows in that project too. So at times I do let this palette kind of sit to the wayside. So I definitely need to start getting back into using this palette more often. I do try to use one shadow from this palette at all times, but it is not always possible. So, as I mentioned coming into this, my entire look is inspired by this palette. And in fact, my entire look has been created by this palette, including my lipstick. So I have used in this one look 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 shadows. I am in love. That is probably the only way to describe this. I love it. I love it. But I think I need to definitely aim to do more looks that incorporate, if not all 9 or more shadows, at least 3 or 4 of these shadows. So my goal for next month is, this shadow here has quite a lot of use. I think my goal, we're going to be, is I would like to expand the pan in Universal, possibly use up half of this pan, because I do find Universal is quite easy to use. It is what I currently have on my inner corner and on my brow bone. So if I use that most days in the month of June, hopefully I can make a significant dent in it, because at the end of June going into July, we are obviously 6 months into this year. So I need to start using up pans. I am ecstatic to think that this entire palette has a pan in every shade, but I need to start getting through them. Otherwise, I will definitely not be able to reach my goal of completing this palette in 2020. So basically that's all we've got for you today. So I'm Verity. That was my 5th update for my Pan That palette, and now to the outro.